Not your usual Saturday night fixture. Friday night, Swindon Link Centre. Big tilt between the Basingstoke Bison and the Swindon Wildcats. Basingstoke comes to town led by player-coach Ashley Tate. On the back end, Adam Jones up front. Klejna, George Norcliffe, me last year, was the most improved player in the NIHL. Strong throughout, strong team, competitive. Got the agitating player, Alan Sutton. Brooks is ready on the face-off. Wildcats start with Edgar Bebris, Chris Jones, Max Beerbrauer, and I said with this lineup, there's lots of depth, top to bottom. Gives Aaron Nell lots of variety to change things up as he wants. Tyler Blues starts with Stevie Whitfield, Malinsky on short-term cover with Adam Harding with the bad tash in through my member along with Bailey Harewood. Elliot Dooley, captain, and Adam Jones on the back end. Puck goes deep into the Basingstoke zone. Edgar Bebris on the chase. Big hit from Jones early, throwing his weight around. Beerbrauer picks up that puck, comes out in front. Lots of tempo. Is that the King? King's space is closed down by Van Cleef, switched over to Stone. Into Mazinski. Mazinski on injury cover. Had a cup of coffee with Rumford this season. As Bordowski's out, been out for some time now. Goes back into Harding. Harding holds onto that puck, top of the circle. Tried to slip it by Marr on the low side, but he covered that puck up into Whitfield. Whitfield turns over. Harding wraps it around. Plink play in front. Big save from Marr. Double rebound. Lots of traffic in front. No goal, and Rennie Marr shuts the door. Back into Jones, 13:08 on the clock. Wildcats still 18 seconds. Into Van Cleef. Van Cleef hard on the blue line. Switches over to Nell. Nell walks it in. Blocked on the way in from Stone. Comes back into Jones. Jones to Nell. Nell one-timer. Looked like he broke his stick on the way in. Basingstoke breakaway 2. In with Klejna. Klejna one-on-one with Tate. Chips it through. Big soul, and it gets through. Rennie Marr on the play. And again, the PK is coming back to haunt the Swindon Wildcats off the rush. 12:47 on the clock. Back to the Jones, into Beerbrauer. Beerbrauer's got Nell, or the Jones, one-timer. Big rebound in front, and Loris Taylor makes it 1 for the Swindon Wildcats. Swindon Wildcats 1, Basingstoke 1, but to get on that play, lots of traffic in front of that net. Loris Taylor, you got to find your minutes, and you got to know what works, and Loris Taylor's definitely found the recipe for his success on that line with Nell and Malazinski. You get to the front of the net, there's going to be rebounds, and as they say, you got to be there all the time, but Loris Taylor's definitely stepped up on that line. On the way in from Pets. Good pass. Now just chips it through. Malazinski one-on-one, breaks free. Cross-ice pass. Big save on Loris Taylor. Big rebound again for Nell. Back out front. Godfrey walks it in. Big save from Matsam. Waved off from Ormond at 10:49. Wildcats, quick transition. Blues, nice pass, and Blues up on the tape. Into Van Cleef. Van Cleef looking for that shot, blocked on the way in from Dewey. Matsam gets pinched on the boards. Good play from Harding. Harding goes in. Bailey Harewood, not Harding. Bailey Harewood grabs his one. Quickness on the puck, gets on top of it in front. Back into Jones, 9:45 on the clock. Chipped on the way in, Marinsky one-on-one, big save, and Marinsky puts it ahead by 2. 9:36 on the clock. Looked like Neil Lydiard took one in the chops there at the blue line. Interesting to see what Brooks calls here. The net blocked on the way in from Taylor, back into Godfrey. Godfrey's going to get it out, back into the lines of Jones. Nell's got to mix his lines up. He's got to find something that's working right now. Basingstoke shutting the door defensively. Back into Taylor, catches handcuffs, big rebound in front. Handcuff Matsam on the way in. Back through to Harding. Harding's going to go with Malinsky. Malinsky on the play, gets it into the corner, back out to Harding. Harding, shot blocked on the way in from Taylor. Back into Nethersall, back through to Whitfield. Whitfield across into Van Cleef. Van Cleef's got to go around Jones. He's got to challenge him for pace. Van Cleef over the shoulder. Van Cleef, 1-2. 9:36 on the clock. Wildcats 1, Basingstoke 1. Basingstoke 1, Swindon Wildcats 1. Swindon Wildcats 1, Basingstoke 1. Basingstoke 1, Swindon Wildcats 1. Van Cleef over the shoulder. Alex Matham's left that top half of the net exposed on a couple of occasions. But Van Cleef just steps on the gas, gets on the backhand and plays it over the shoulder of Matham. He's been good all night, but he gave that shot away and no response from the defenseman. But Van Cleef right there adds that bit of pace, bit of power. You thought he was going to go hard. Matham thought he was going to cut across the middle, but he caught him on his short side. 6:48 remaining in this third period. Massive goal for the Wildcats. 1:40 on the clock. Klesna, Sanford, Tate, Stone, and Ralph. Goes back into Jones. Jones up in the blue, plays it across into Van Cleef. Van Cleef gets it through. Big rebound in front, back to Jones. Good close down. Van Cleef keeps it in. Elbows flying everywhere. Tate plays it out, uses that Elite League experience. Puck gets in the net. Ashley Tate puts it away. 1:14 on the clock. A nothing play at the blue line.
Aaron, can you give us your assessment on that? Was it fair, or do you think there was something there for them today?
No, it's certainly fair. I think Basingstoke, give them a lot of credit. They played very hard tonight. They were a desperate team and a team that always plays good in this building, and they 100% deserved the win tonight. And that was a disappointing, I think, 15 minutes in the second period that cost us the game. And it's we all wanted this new competitive league, and that shows that if you're not anywhere near your best, you're not going to win. And but a lot of credit goes to Basingstoke. They outworked us. They wanted it more than us, and they were a desperate team. They lost twice last weekend, and it wasn't our best, but it's about how you bounce back. And last couple of weeks ago we lost twice, and you bounce back, you get 2 wins, and the more important thing to me is how we bounce back. And we got a very tough game against Hull on next Saturday, and we've got to be ready.
Yeah, I think it was like almost more than 40 minutes between the 2 goals you scored, which is quite considerable time for what you normally perform here.
Yeah, we started the game well, and the first period was really good period of hockey, and the second period we started again. First 5 minutes we were very good, and then that last 15 minutes of the second we were a disaster, and they took advantage, and I can only credit them how hard they worked. And I think that the reality is, start of the year we're beating teams by 5-6 goals, and we're flying, and that wasn't a real reflection of how the season's going to be. And look, our goals to win the league, to be at the top, all that stuff, but it's going to be tough, and there's going to be tough nights, and tonight was one of them nights. It's I'd say we've played, I think, 11 home games so far. It's the first one you've been really disappointed with of our performance, and we wanted this competitive league. If you don't perform, you're not going to win. Yeah,
you obviously had that incredible winning run, but now this is 3 defeats to 5. Is that a concern, or is it too soon to say that this is like a blip?
It's a concern if we don't. If we have the next 3 games are key against the 3 other top teams out of. In my view, us, Basingstoke, Hull, Peterborough and Telford are definitely the top 5 teams in this league, and they are in the league table, and by the games we've played you can tell they are, and we played the other 3 in our next 3 games, and in my head for the next 4 I'd be really happy with winning 3 games, and it just means we're going to have to try and win our next 3, but we're just taking it a game at a time, and when you don't perform at your best, you're only leaving it to luck, and we didn't deserve that luck tonight, and Basingstoke were great. They're very, very good tonight, and they really deserve the win.
Yeah, heading into December, you've obviously only got 1 game this weekend, but heading into December, no matter the other results this weekend, you're likely still to be in the top couple of places, aren't you? So that's still a very good start to the season.
Yeah, look, we've had a great start of the season. I think that we won a 10-game run, and Telford won or got a point in, I think, 15 games in a row. I think that kind of made everyone think that that's normal. That's not going to be normal. Telford aren't going to go 15 games again without losing in regulation time, I can guarantee you. And we're probably not going to win 10 in a row again. And it kind of shows how good we were for them 10 games. But we just got to bounce back, and there's going to be lots of twists and turns. Remember, this time last year we were down and out, and we've lost 3 of our last 5, but it's how we bounce back. And we've got a good team. We've got a lot better than what we showed tonight, but it's how we bounce back. And I think having a weekend off will be good for us. We've had a very tough, very long schedule, and get a bit of rest and then be ready for Saturday night against another very, very good team.
Yeah. A word on Tyler Van Cleef. Obviously, waited a while to get him, and now he's back, and he seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, I didn't see his goal. I was talking on the bench, but 3 goals, 3 games, and he's still got a lot more to come. He's 10 weeks behind us all, and you know what, Tyler can get a goal out of nothing, and that's what I think right now we need. Me and Thomas aren't scoring as much as we were at the start of the year, and to be able to get Tyler in to bring that extra offence is key, and he's been great for 3 games, and he's going to be a lot better as we go, and he's going to be a big part of our team.
Yeah, and I guess a rare weekend off is looks good for fitness. It's good for the guys as well to have a bit of downtime.
Yeah, look, we wanted to go into the weekend off with a win, of course, but we kind of got to park it, and they got to enjoy their weekend and enjoy their time off, and then we'll be back again at practice on Thursday, and we got to be ready to go and work hard, because if there's one team you don't want to play when you're not at when you're not going full tilt, is Hull. They're an excellent team offensively. They're by far, I think, the best in the league, and they're playing really well right now. So we have to be ready for them, and we got to look after ourselves and then get ready for a big game next Saturday.
Perfect. Thank you.